Yo, what's happening, everybody? Uh, so I got some good news, and not really much bad news, just more of procrastinating today, but that's here nor there. Anyways, I wanna say one thing. Well, actually, not me.
Thank you, Huron, for gracing us with your enigmatic presence once more. Your guidance and assistance bring light and wonder to our journey through the mysterious realms of creation.
I meant yourself, dummy. Anyways, the streak continues. Yes, it does. 130 stream streak. Rennis. You know what you get? You get a clap. If if it works. Well, that's the best I could do right now. Yes. So today we're just gonna be doing a little bit of chatting here and there. Not really much else. I mean, I could just like pull up American Truck Simulator or something and drive through there. I don't know how. I don't want to say how entertaining, but it's like I don't know. Like there might be some fun stuff here and there. Like, unsurprisingly, my Twitch recap says that you were the most watched active streamer 2025. Huh? Is this like a schizophrenia moment? Where all the things that I've seen other streamers do is just like all in my head? Oh, of those you followed. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. Actually I need to check my recap again. I know I saved it before, but I was kind of a little bit down on myself upon seeing it. Oh, that's not it. So I just kind of chose not really to look at it. Look at it that much. I mean, I'll check it again. Recap is here. No, wait, no, viewer. My most watch is Bianca, but that's because I've been lurking a lot. My second one is Kara. My third is Michi. Somehow, I don't understand that. I haven't watched a lot of theirs, but it's like 90 hours watch. How's that work? Then Lampy, and then Neon Light. Which I feel like all those top channels feel a bit skewed. Like, I don't know. Weird. Because, like, I don't watch a lot of streams all that much. Also, why is my music not playing? There we go. Hopefully you can hear it, maybe? If it's going. Is it not going? Oh, it's not even... Excuse me, it's not even going. Hold on. Why did it not... It did not set up. Why is it set to... Why is my music set to Discord? Oh no, it's not even set up for Discord, it's just not even added. Mine is you, Reina, and then like 3 friends to stream. Really? Okay. How is Reina, by the way? I haven't seen them in a while. There we go. At least we have a little bit of background noise in. She's been doing her best. Oh, that's good to hear. But for me, though, I mean, with the completion of my game, I'm still trying to learn another engine, which, right as I got done with the game, I went straight to the Godot engine to, like, figure it out. And I've been doing it all wrong by, you know, learning from tutorials and not actually learning. Just following along. Now I'm actually learning from Bracky himself. The reason why is because I haven't been taking notes, and note-taking is important, apparently. So yeah, like, one of these days I do wanna do a coding stream where I'm just making a random video game to, like, practice. After I'm done figuring out the engine. Oh, also, I was going to finish a game today, or at least try, but I just didn't feel like playing it. Yeah, that's the whole thing with schedules for me. Like, do I feel like playing this game, or do I just feel like just chilling? Like, I could chill. Felt, yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't really make a lot of like, streams or schedules on, oh, I'll play this game, when I don't even feel like playing it. Like, at all. Like, I guess it's like my energy's after something. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong time. Maybe it's something in the air. Who knows? Also, why am I... There we go. So right now, I'm just kind of going with my usual thing. Though, from... If I ever try streaming, which I might, it's for sure going to be sporadic with no set schedule. Can't with schedules. That's why I don't want to put a hard promise on. A hard promise, that makes no sense. Like a schedule with, you know, Chronos in the title, and I'm doing it just chatting. It's a brain thing, learning disability related. I don't understand, but I will take your word for it. Doesn't, I mean, I don't understand doesn't mean that I'm not gonna disregard it. I literally can't recall the order of all 12 months without looking at the calendar. Oh, so it can't be like January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You can't do that. I have trouble with math and schedules. Okay. Yeah, with the schedule, I'm probably going to put down, like, to be determined. as whether or not I'm going to be streaming or not. Or streaming, like, that's my day I will be streaming. I don't know if it's going to be something I will be streaming. If I was forced to try and recall, maybe I could, but I would like to swap at least 2 of them. Gun to your head. Name all of the months in order. Go. But no. Also, why am I leaning back so much? Like, I'm just looking, like... Like I'm over here, looking out over here, and then over here. I don't know. Maybe I should just switch it over here. Or maybe just have myself set... wait a minute. Here we go. Why don't I just set myself like this? So I'm looking instead of over here. Narp. Also, I do want to save this. There we go. Boom.
The return of the ghostess with the mostess.
The return of the ghostess with the mostess? Explain yourself. Please. Because Karan's a ghost, isn't she? Not anymore. She's an eldritch dragon. Curran, you're talking about Curran from when she was in chains. Yeah, I say this is like more of a different Curran. Like different personality and everything. And the reason why I got rid of... I don't want to say get rid of her. That's not really a right word. But the reason why I changed the lore is because I made my lore a little bit too scary. Like, I tried my best to make it scary. Like, an existential scary type deal. And, like, I'm treading on a line that I need to, like, I need to get out of. Kern is a gem spirit, no? No, she is not. Also, welcome in, Nymph. Yeah, Kern is not a gem spirit. She is an eldritch dragon, just like me. So I think I mentioned last night during Halloween, but the audio was getting weird. Turns out the wire for my headset is loose. Your piece goes out. That would explain a few things. Yeah, when Aki joined us, there was a moment when I couldn't hear him, but it was probably on his end. But you were probably hearing something else. So I'm wearing a pair of 20-year-old Walkman headphones. Well, don't you know that older technology works? Like, for instance, you drop a TV on an N64 and it'll work fine, but if you place what would it be? Like a PS5 ROM, and then you need to go to a shop to fix it. Things back then don't really work like they used to of today. What I'm saying is you can't really self-repair stuff because warranty will be out. If you take it to shops, then they probably can't fix it. The kind with the thin earpiece just disfell. Oh, gee. Now I understand. Now I understand what you're talking about. Also, what is going on with my body? Hello? Did I miss vertices here? It's just... No, Alright, never mind. I know what's going on. I need to fix that. I need to fix a lot of stuff on this model. Do you know they invented light bulbs basically last forever, but they don't release it because it's a one-time purchase? And they also made tires that don't pop or need air, and that goes the same. Sounds quality is okay, honestly, but they don't fit to your ears the same, so spatial sound isn't as good. Not as dynamic. No, it's 20-year-old headphones. Which also sucks. But hey, use what you got, I suppose. In this game, or excuse me, in this library I was like looking through a bunch of stuff I could play. And I did find some, but I wasn't sure if it would be... I don't want to say entertaining, but I can't really do anything with it. They can also make roads that basically don't need to be changed every 4 years, but they don't use them because are red. Is that right? Wait, let me check something. Okay. Like, asbestos was, like, the #1 thing to use in houses for, regulate heat. But we can't use them because they're toxic to us, which sucks. Right, is it for warmth or is it for fire protection? I think I'm getting my... Not earth. What do you mean? Warmth. How do you spell warmth? Is it... Warmth. Both, I believe. It's probably the best insulator known to man. Because it has so many useful properties. But it's not great for us. Mainly fire, but a bit of both. Bit of heat. Which, again, sucks that we can't use because we're allergic to them. Wait, asbestos can be destroyed over 1300 degrees? fused in brake pads for vehicles because it insulates so well against... Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot more sense. And plus it's like on the car, so like it's gonna be away from humans anyways. It's like, which results in mechanics and people replacing them. Inhaling the dust. Ooh. Yeah, you would probably want to wear a mask when replacing the brakes then. And bring it home. Yeah. Can asbestos be in radiators? What? What will disturb those? I don't know how we got to this point of best. Oh, right. We're talking about roads and then tires and then light bulbs. Which actually sucks that we can't, you know, get. So, like, for consumerism purposes, it sucks, but for people that, you know, aren't for consumerism, if that makes sense, then it rocks. Because if we didn't have this whole like socialism, no, that's not it. If we didn't have this whole money problem in exchange for stuff, then we wouldn't be, you know, in this whole mess, I guess you can call it. Whole mess of greed and whatnot, but then again, our lives might be a little bit different because what would we work for? So yeah, it's like a 50-50. Did you know Michelin tires are the people who give out Michelin stars? And people wonder why we're so fucked as a global culture financially. Literally engineered to be more expensive to live. Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, in a perfect world, I would assume people would, like, I don't want to say forced to work, but like in a perfect world, you need to work in order to live here. Like you still get, you know, your health benefits, all that stuff. It's like about working together and whatnot. And it's not really about money. It's just about, you know, progressing as a society. That's kind of like a dream I want, where we need to work together and, you know, actually be human beings, actually be respectable people. But no, we're just gonna go after the green paper and the large dollar signs. Yep. Am I too naive in my, you know, perfect world type deal? I thought, was the dream you want? No? What do you... No, I never asked for dream. Stop that. And why we're so fucked as a global culture. We've been fucked, but this year we're even more fucked. Why? Because of tariffs and healthcare stuff. If I stop blocking tech and manufacturing, that would save on expenses with how often things needed replacing. Absolutely help overall reduction in cost of living, not just for consumers. Yes. If stopped blocking tech and is save on expenses of how often things needed replacing. Yes, exactly. if you forgave all the college debt too. Well, I mean, there wouldn't be any college debt because there wouldn't be any money. Like, people are able to learn for free, able to do whatever. And there wouldn't be any racism because people wouldn't be... Like, how would there be racists in a greedy place? Now it sounded very naive. But, like, it's the truth, though. Like, can people just, you know, get along? We're all humans, after all. Everything in supply and demand, that includes money and how much things cost, after all. Yep. Supply and demand, not supply when needed. That's naive. It's not naive. Is it common sense and not naivety? Oh, I just remembered something. Okay, it's still there. Never mind. There are there are a lot of reasons America had more issues with stuff than others. It's not just recent history, but it does make it worse. I believe world leaders should be sent in space, not as way to get rid of them, but show them world is a small place. I mean, from what I've heard, people who go out in space and view the world have like an incline to, you know, save it. That's what I've heard. Forget who I heard talk about it, but there are sadly still a lot of governmental level things that were made to be biased in favor of white people and have been around long enough, and not a lot of people know it. Yeah, that's one of them. About laws written, laws and things written in or before the early 20th century. I mean, yeah. I don't even have to, like, disagree with you. But it's also kind of nuts that they, you know, even though there's colored people in the, you know, in the government, it still goes to that level of a bias. Which sadly means a lot of it built into how the country works. Yeah, not to get like too political or anything, but people are like having their eyes open, seeing the stuff out, and it's only a matter of time before they start biting back. Biting, not fighting. Because there's gonna be people that, like, will just put their foot down and say, no, you're not doing this. Though, honestly, with the, like, getting into a current event here, I think, was it the Chicago government? Mayor was refusing ICE members. You have enough generators, people used to that, and it's insanely difficult to root it out. It's not just socially. Yeah, let me get back to my other thought, but yeah. Yeah, it's when you're growing up with something like that, it's extremely hard to get it out because your father was like that, and then your grandfather and your great grandfather and so on and so forth, and you see that's like, oh, well, I guess it's okay. But going back to what I was gonna say, I think the Chicago mayor was like saying no to ICE, and there's actually been a shootout with ICE members with some of the gangs in there, like in Chicago. That's what I've heard. Like they're trying to like take you know, take the people that are quote unquote undocumented. And I'm not saying that's cool and all, but like that's interesting that those guys are fighting back. Now, I'm not calling for violence or anything, but that's just like I don't want to say cool, but interesting how it got up from here. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a VTuber on the internet. I used to joke that there has to be something in the water down south of our border, but it seems more to do with... Man, I just lost track of what I read. Down south of our border, but it seems more to do with so many of the laws and systems being written in a time when it was normal to have a bias. Hard to blame it all. Oh. Yeah, you got a point there. So if someone new came up to there and then released a bunch of, you know, laws that aren't biased. Yeah. Well, I don't want to say it's simple as that, but people like be pushing back for that. I don't know. How do we even get to this conversation? Oh, right, because me being naive. Not naive. But I was just, I don't know. What else can I talk about? I was gonna say, like, show some stuff for, Godot. But I feel like it's not right yet. Like, maybe when I'm done with Bracky stuff, I can, like, do a live stream of me just screwing around with the Godot engine. I'm not... Sorry, I'm just... Like, I'm sort of, like, a little bit out... Not out of it. Just a meh. Just a meh personality. Just, like, below average. Which is probably why I'm gonna be, ending stream in, like, an hour. I don't know how to feel about it. Thankfully, the fact that it's considered unexceptional by the majority of people now, unless it can be changed, and hopefully will change for the better, long as it make it that far. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping for a positive change. But yeah, my perfect world is like no money, everyone's working for a better future. You know, and people are actively wanting to help instead of, hey, you, work. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Have I ever played... Oh, I guess I have. Hmm. Been spending most of our lives living in an Amish paradise? No, that's not what I'm talking about. An Amish paradise? That means the lack of technology. No, I'm talking progress in technology, not be stagnant. Like, I don't understand. Speaking of Amish, I don't understand it. Like, you're living with you know, on a farm. I, I don't. Well, not a farm. I mean, you're living like technologyless, but you're using a bit of technology. No money, no more money at most barter system. Something like that. Like, I don't want to say solved it, but it was in my TTRPG that I made. And it involves the dragons. Like too long did a raid in the land of dragons. There's really no money. Well, they get like a allowance every like month or so, but it's only used for stuff outside the country. But most of the time they need to work, or they get kicked out of the country. Like, if you're not helping us, then you're out. But we will feed you. We will give you health care. We will give you a home. That sort of thing. And it has been working for 300 years. Though it's kind of 300 years of indoctrination. Maybe. Not, I don't want to say indoctrination, but like showing that you can be better than the lesser race you were born from. It's like, oh, don't be like the humans who work with greed and exploitation. No. You can join us and then work for a better future. And it really is a paradise there. It really is a paradise. Like I said, you're able to have a family there for heck's sake. Like, you have a job, you have a home, you have a family. Well, that you can have a family. Not saying you have to have a family. So long as you help them, they can help you. You know. And you're able to, you know, have... I don't want to say all the foods, but you can have, like... Is it rations? I don't know if it would be considered rations, because... if it was the case, then... it would probably be a little bit more dire, but... I guess, like, the same amount of food as everybody. That's kind of like the paradise I look for. It's kind of reflective on what I want versus what we have today. Because I know there's going to be people that would just sit around and they would want to, like, do something. Like, they can't just sit on a computer all day. Like, you know what? I'm going to go and help this person. Or I'm going to go in and help them, you know, build a house. Or I'm gonna help them do some research. I don't know, like it's that sort of thing, you know? Care package? Okay. I'm not sitting down, but I will prevent myself from locking my own legs in. Which I think that's would be a posture check is. Oh, wow. So there's this game I just now found. Well, not found, but like remembered, and I have on my library. It's called Starbound. Came out in 2016. I played it 2 years later. Jeez. And I don't think it had an update ever since. Like, is there even... Like, there's a bunch of mods for it, but there's not really any updates recently. I guess they were just done with it. It's like a space exploration game mixed with Terraria. And I keep getting these mistakes, or I keep mistaking Starbound with Stardew Valley. It's like, oh, they're playing, or Stardew Valley, they're playing Starbound. It's like, oh, no, they're not.
A bar of those dimensions made of 99% pure platinum would weigh approximately 1,493.28 pounds. Platinum's density is around 21.45 grams per cc, and the volume of the bar is 2,400 cubic inches.
What? That is... I guess you can say Helldivers do lift. Oh my god. Thank you, Karan. For those who didn't know the weight of platinum. They probably didn't know the weight of platinum. Uh-huh. Silly bugger. Still, I just find it funny how people... Oh, I'm gonna go to that real quick. I feel like like the Arrowhead wants to have a realistic game, but like most of the stuff on there isn't realistic. So having a realistic type of gameplay is sort of silly. Like, you can have semi-realistic, you just can't have, you know, realistic when you have, well, when you had Factory Striders launching in the middle of the air like a firecracker and then stopping in midair. Or a Helldiver jumping off 10 stories high on the ground and landing just fine, but then you have a Helldiver landing, I don't know, 2 stories from the ground and dying when they're on feet first. Makes no sense. Wouldn't be the first time a game dev did that though. Fallout New Vegas goofed gold bars and dead money, making them too heavy purely so heavy. Yeah. Though, let's be honest here. I think it's to tell them to tell Fallout New Vegas players that they need to that you need to give up your is it give up? Yeah, it was all for narrative. But it's essentially what it's basically opposite of what AH did. Those platinum bars were as heavy as that looks, but the gold bars were as light as they look. But I never played Dead Money. But I do want to play Fallout New Vegas. Because even though I touched on it, I've only touched on, what is it? Not Dead Money. Joshua Graham? Is that his name? The one with the bandages? I only play like probably a quarter of the way through that. But I do want to play through it, but it keeps crashing on me every time. But like, we survived that DLC expecting loot. We're given a vault like 100 gold bars. We're expected to not take them. Not to get big old FU from me. Like, narrative purposes, it would work. But in gameplay purposes, it didn't really work out that well. Although people have gone around to it by killing someone, taking their head, and filling the gold bars up with the head, and then carrying them back to the door. Fallout is one of those original looter shooters. Of course, I want my loot. So, this just in. From when I'm reading in the chat. A VTuber named Aura. ORA. Got suspended in the middle of their stream, or in their debut. In front of what it's shown, the model wasn't even shown yet. And it was in the middle of what it says, really pretty lore video. And from what someone says, time to sit back and wait for the weekly outrage toward Twitch. Which honestly, that Twitch seems like a big old punching bag. Sounds targeted. Frickin' the mods on Twitch are the most biased, pardon my language, biased pieces of shit in this entire platform. You have real life streamers showing their buttholes, showing skin, actively stealing from stores, doing criminal acts, and a VTuber shows their hip once and they get a 30-day suspension, or excuse me, like a ban. And these Twitch these IRL Twitch streamers get like what? A 3-day ban? And there's even a Twitch streamer that was gonna get like a 30-day ban and shorten it to just 6 days or less. Yeah, actively showing the same or more skin parts of YouTubers aren't allowed to do that. Saying, yeah. And not to mention that someone literally was having sex on Twitch. Like, you can see them, like, of course it wasn't, you know, nothing. I don't want to say nothing was shown, but it was definitely even someone gave birth on stream and they didn't get in trouble. Like, are you kidding me? Like, first of all, they might call you out for showing your hands. No. What is this? Another country that doesn't allow skin? Oh no. Quick, Curran, cover yourself up. Or in this case, blip yourself out. Unfucking believable. Anyways, that was like partial of my rage, or rather, angry rant. But yeah, who is this Aura? Actually, you know what? Twitter will probably cover it, because they're pretty quick on the whole outrage. Or maybe Blue Sky. Wonder what comes up first. Alright, I guess not. Aura? Aura VTuber? Oh, wait, latest? I don't even know who this Aura VTuber is. VTuber memes? What the heck? Latest top? Is it top? Not Ori. No. Oh. Hi, Mora. I was not expecting you to see you here. Alright, well, I can't find it. I'll just do the whole thing of who's Aura. Because honestly, I'm... Wait, what? Wait, our Aura? Wait, hold on, what? Hold on, what? Wait, excuse me. Who is... We have an Aura? I'm confused. I'm very, very, very confused on what's going on. Oh, so I see you there, Renus, posting your frames. Oh, Pally Aura. Sure, some shots from the successful field extract last night in games discussion. Yep. I see it. Wait, I need to look at that again then. You know what? That makes... I don't want to say makes sense. Actually, no, it does make sense in a gameplay logic, because you're not supposed to see that. But it's kind of fun to see how it looks like. I also want to show it looks like a circle in the map. Jump scare. Well, good thing I'm not speaking or anything. Oh, no, it is blue sky. What do you mean there's no people? Right then. Why am I getting... Oh. And back. Welcome back. Oh, I think I see them. ASMR. Is this the person? I think so. Yep, they're there. Yeah, they had a debut and everything. Oh no! Yeah, it's true. The channel's temporary unavailable due to the violation of Twitch's community guidelines. Not sure how I feel about the new mobile Xbox console. Not even trying to look different from the Switch and Steam Deck. Well, it's kind of hard to look different when you're trying to be more portable. I don't know. I'm gonna need to check it out, but why? Like, what the violation? It's a 1-day suspension. Appeals can be requested here for enforcement issues. Okay, so from what it's been reading, the starting soon screen might have tipped it off, but I don't even know what the starting screen is. And I kind of wish I knew. Like, this is all just BS. Like, I am like just about ready to just like get off Twitch altogether. And probably go for YouTube streaming or something. I don't know how well that would go. Or maybe Kick. Maybe I can go to Kick. You know, that place apparently a lot of people don't like. Like, I'm still open to air about Kick though. Because everyone keeps saying, "Oh, it's a gambling platform." Okay. It might be a gambling platform, but so was Twitch when it first started. And now it's not. Or at least it hides the fact it would. Am I wrong? I wonder, am I wrong? Or is that just people saying stuff? Because I'm... was it gambling? Not with the E. Because that's what people said before. Isn't banning gambling completely? Twitch, like YouTube, is a goddamn shell of its former self. Wait, what do you mean by that? Twitch, like YouTube? Oh, you're saying YouTube and Twitch are basically shells of them for themselves. Yeah, I agree with YouTube. Especially with how they treat their long-term people. Or their long-term content creators. It's gone a route with sponsors first, creators second, and small creators last. Yeah. If I shown the stuff that I've seen on YouTube ads in their YouTube ads, you know, in the mobile, I would get banned. I would straight up get banned if I showed it. That's how bad it is. I'm not even kidding. It is that bad. And I've seen people, some of them literally gotten videos taken down for talking about it. For talking about the ads. Jeez. Oh, I see. I get you. Oh, also, there's a video for, oh, what was it? I need to go and look for it though. But there was a video with Royalty is Here. We're not gonna watch it. I'm just saying. About that one person. Who was it? Who are you? There you are.
Look, I know I've done way too many videos about
Pause.
VTubers lately.
Pause. Thank you. Falter XV. Yeah, and it was taken down for 2 months and it recently got back up. Because I guess Falter took it down. It's like, no, you're not supposed to take this down. Or, you're not supposed to have this. Now, either you fight me for it and I can see your address, or no. Or no? So I can see your address and then dox you. Or you're not going to have your video back. Both topic-wise and content-wise, they've had videos taken down by YouTube for throwing much earned shade and for showing even thumbnails of content. They were talking about not complying with TOS, but the source says untouched by YouTube. Wait, what? I need to read that. Rereal that. Yeah. Especially with the YouTube Kids thumbnails. I don't want to go. I don't want to go into that. You know, where all that slop and it's just rotting kids' brain. Like, do not take your kid over to the I'm getting my words mixed up. Do not let your kids go through the YouTube Kids section to watch Skibidi Toilet fight Spider-Man in IRL and then start making out with a female version of like SpongeBob or something. I don't know. It's just like you said, it's wild, and it doesn't help with AI slop getting into the picture. I'm just going off today, aren't I? Just going off on different opinions and whatnot. I don't know. Is it nice? Is it kind of nice to just let it all out and not get in trouble? I don't know. Saw the expos.
What sort of tangent would you like for today's stream? Yes.
What kind of tangent? Well, if you must know, cans of pop. Especially the ones that have like over the limit of sugar that you should have in your body. Like, it's unbelievable how much sugar there is in each can. A can of pop. We're not talking bottles. We're not talking liters. We're talking a can. And I used to have those. I used to exceed my sugar limits to triple. Because at the thought, I didn't really care. Well, I shouldn't say care. I didn't really think like the sugar limit was going to be over the amount you should have. And what's worse, like any product you buy in the good old United States of America, it's also full of sugar. Like, unbelievable amounts of sugar. Like, oh, you want some bread? Oh, we'll put some, you know, like 10 grams of sugar in it. Do you want milk? Well, we're gonna put sugar in that too. Oh, do you want this do you want the sugar-free thing? We're gonna put sugar in it. But it says sugar-free. Yeah, but no, it says on the writing may contain sugar. Ugh. Hey Nexus, how's it going? Nice job being first. I got a 710 milliliter bottle of soda right now, but it's barely 80% daily. I stretch bottles over entire day, not 2 days. That's me with the same. I stretch it out. Like, I stretch all my stuff out. From like food to drinks. Like, it's because, like, first of all, I don't like if I have something, you know, if I take a sip of it and I like it, then I'll just put it away. you know, if there's like a donut or something, which I heard it has a lot more sugar, I'll just take a bite, put it away, and have it for later. And then come to find out that like I haven't eaten any donuts in a while, and then got stale and then gross. Ugh. But yeah, it's just a more of a like getting your brain active that I want. I don't want to indulge myself. I want to have, you know, something tasty and not just like nom nom nom. I should stress that I don't say this to throw shade at streamers or chatters, but the whole first thing, I can't really understand the mentality, but like, okay, you were first, and well, it's the same thing with YouTube. Plus, I saw other streamers put down there. Like, you have first, second, third. It doesn't really matter. It's like, you're first? Good on you, you're first. Congratulations. First on what? I don't know. Oh, I mean across the board, not just Twitch. Yeah, exactly. Let me change this real quick. There we go. Hopefully this one's a good one. If there was an internet fad I wish it would die already, its first would be on that list. I mean, true, it would be. But I mean, it's not really that annoying. Unless you're like a content creator and all you're getting is first comments, and yeah, I understand. But honestly, it's not really a fad worth killing off, like it being important first, which ironically enough. I know there would be another fad that would need to die out. Especially an internet fad. Like, just endangering yourself, actually. Pranking people that's not funny. Even your viewers would question it. Like, you're pranking a random person and doing harm to them and saying, "Oh, it's a prank, bro." That's not really much of a prank. If both of you can, you know, be laughing about it, then that's fine. Fun annoying from a viewer standpoint, at least, but standpoint, at least when it's used in excess in comment section, like on YouTube. Fun annoying from a viewer standpoint. At least when it's used in excess in comment sections, like on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Maybe they just used it because it was like, it was not used, so they used it. I have a problem with things that repeat. They bother a lot for some reason. Bother me a lot. I mean, that's understandable. Another brain thing. Okay. But I mean, it's still gonna stick. It's still gonna stay there. I'm probably gonna have Curran do a little animation when someone does first. So at least she's, you know, not standing there doing nothing. the heck's going on? People in chat are being dumb. What else is new? Oh!
Welcome, Chronodragon _ and your party of 5. Your raid brings joy and excitement to the stream. Let's embark on new adventures together and make unforgettable memories.
How's it going, Chrono Dragon? Welcome on in. I'm Hook, your Eldritch Dragon creation. This is Kuran, your Eldritch Dragon of life. How's it going? What you do? And do we have a shout out? Like here? There we go. Roadcraft? What is Roadcraft? I thought Kuran said Chronic Dragon. Well, let's be honest here. Aren't all Dragon VTubers a little bit Chronic Dragon? Welcome on in, Chrono. How was Roadcraft? Actually, I want to check that out. Roadcraft. Oh, it's a building game. Get raided in a weed sense? Weed? What? As a leader of a company and specialized in restoring sites devastating by natural disasters, use your construction machinery to restart the local industry, clear debris, faulty equipment, rebuild roads, bridges. How fun is this game? It's made by people done Snowware, but instead of taking objects constantly places, you're making the roads instead. Oh. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Okay, I thought it looked a little bit familiar. I felt better with people. Oh, you can do it with people? Wish listing. Weed is sometimes referred to as chronic. Is it? I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I think Chrono Dragon is a fire dragon from the looks of it, but that's just looks. Wait, let me go in and look at your stuff.
Now you too can live the fantasy of working on a road in the sweltering heat with friends, like the chain gangs of old.
I think up to 4. Listen, I like vehicle job games. It's just, I don't know why. I don't know why, but like, I like to do jobs with friends. Or job-like games with friends. You know, like Truck Simulator. Even Elite Dangerous. I'm a Fire Lightning Dragon. Ooh. That's a cool combo. I'm your Elder Dragon. I do nothing but make worlds in universes. I'm not really that special. I'm not as cool as you. Although I have made my own game. If you want to look at it. It's in the link tree. And it's... Actually, wait a minute. Did I put in my Steam thing? I did not. Or is it... Nope. I made a mistake. Well, It's also on Steam. Called Kalana's Misery. When I get my new model, I shall be changing it to fit my name. Or I shall be a time dragon. Ooh. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that. Like Chrono, as in time, but you're a fire dragon. So how does that make sense? Well, it doesn't. Well, I don't want to say it doesn't.
You're listening to 105.3 Craft FM, all Eldritch Dragon, all the time.
Thank you, Dream. Oh, also, if you're need to raid run, I understand. I'll always sit back and relax and join me ranting, doing tangents, and possibly me being angry at the world. Yeah. But that's on the rare occasions. It's like, yeah, sure, I have anger issues, but I control it. Yeah, I control it. So I used to be called Dragon Legacy from Xbox, but I want to change my name. And took Chrono from a site I used to call Chrono.gg. I guess everyone has their starts. Not saying that's bad. I mean, my name came directly, or it's a fusion between my last name and the movie Happening. And I just put like Hookening. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run. Got a movie to watch. Oh, before you leave, what movie? What movie is it? Watching it in VR chat. It's called Family Plan. It's on Apple TV. Family Plan. I have to look that up. But enjoy yourself, Chrono. And you have a good rest of your night. Wait, what? Family Plan is an American action comedy film starring Mark Wahlberg as suburban car salesman who goes on a run with his unsuspecting family when his secret past as a government assassin exposed. What? Okay, I can see this being a comedy. I shall. Have a nice stream. Yeah, thank you, and thank you for the raids. Alright, so what was I gonna say? Oh, right. Did you hear about Markiplier's Iron Lung video? Coming out on... Is it January? No, it's not. It's not. I think it's March, actually. Iron Lung film. Ever coming out? Oh, it's January 30th on specific theaters. Which honestly, the theater that is closest to me is like over 100 miles away. I think it's like around 120 miles. In another country, in another state. Now and it's funny because GTA like Ireland film came out before GTA 6 could. And we're still making those jokes today. But with these, with the stuff with GTA 6, what of its company, Rockstar Games, Rockstar Games. What is it? I'm trying to remember what the names of it is. Problems? I'm probably saying it wrong. It's not problems, like something else. I'm trying to like figure out the word. Oh man, why am I just bugging out with this naming convention deal? Anyways, when I've heard, Rockstar Games had a bit of a reworking with the people within it. Lawsuit? Is it lawsuit? It's currently facing a lawsuit from Independent Workers Union of Great Britain over the recent firing of 30 to 40 employees, says this AI overview. Here's a Reddit post from like a month ago, which is probably around the time. Oh, it's on Games Radar. Independent Workers Union of Great Britain laid off GTA 6 employees, among other supporters, have protested outside Rockstar North and Take-Two's London office. Over the last week, Rockstar Games has been accused of union busting after firing over 30 workers, who were all said to be either current union members or involved in unionization efforts at the developer. IWGB claimed the firing were most ruthless act of union busting in history of UK gaming history. Wow! Rockstar Games, on the other hand, alleged that impacted workers were found to be distributing and discussing confidential information in a public forum. It's a violation. And from what I've heard from this public forum, this is me talking, it was actually in a Discord server. Now, the reason why I got brought back up is because I need to like figure out why they got in the first place, and then it jarred my memory that Discord, like they were discussing it in Discord where everybody was an employee in Rockstar, and apparently that was enough for them to get fired. Is there any proof that they couldn't do that? That's the key word. Are they allowed to go on Discord and discuss it instead of what they're doing now? Or, excuse me, instead of getting fired. Because if it's, you know, not listed on a public forum, it's not public. It's private, invite only. And everybody there is a member of Rockstar. Or Rockstar Games. I don't know. Anyways. So... That was all I was wondering. As did Rockstar do something wrong? They did. I just have to wait and to see what happens next. Sorry, I'm trying to like find a topic to talk about, which I don't really have a topic. I don't really want to talk about. Don't. Yeah. Dream, eat them. Thank you. I mean, if they were breaking company policies, them being union members feel like a coincidence or otherwise irrelevant. If the Discord chat was in fact public and not restrict employees who had clearance to those scenes, then yeah, it's BS. Though it's possible not everyone in it had the clearance. Just because you work at the same company does that mean you're on the team project? Maybe. I hate when I write something that ends up more wordy than intended. We're both meant to just fail since the first time. I mean, you're trying your best to get into the conversation. If they're breaking company policies. I don't think they were. Maybe they were. To me, I don't know. I just straight up don't know. Like, this seems like a thing that... needs to be in like, we need more context with. Like, for instance, what does the contracts specifically say? Who were the people there? And were they allowed to discuss it on a private Discord with the selected people there? There's also possible argument that Discord is technically not secure, like someone could have info without being invited to the server. Yeah, but that, like, the claims people have made about Discord listed conversations. Yeah, I can see that. But that's like going way overboard with it. I'll be honest here. Because if they're if they're scrounging up evidence and saying, "Oh, Discord listens," like that's just like saying that's like saying, "Oh, let me go to my emails and you know talk to you about it." And it'll be a breach of contract because people could like get your emails. That's like saying that. I just like to see things from both sides where applicable. Same here. I want to see both sides. I don't like time and again where I rooted for this person and they were innocent. And then I rooted for the wrong person, and they turn out to be assholes. Well, excuse me. We keep rooting for the same people, and it's either turns out that they were blamed or what. Like that Johnny Depp situation, where he was allegedly, which is really bullshit, but allegedly was abusing his wife when in fact there were a bunch of cameras, like a bunch of cameras showing him getting abused and her calling the kettle black. Is that how you word it? Never mind that. But yeah, it's like, oh no, Johnny Depp is evil, and you see the footage. Oh no, Johnny Depp. Depp. Like time and again. Which now I hold my hate for a person who got outed out for being, the worst crime on the internet would be like SA. And then it turns out they didn't. I just choose to live in a world where I don't assume the big company is the bad guy at first glance, especially when there's some possible logic for their actions. Exactly. Or, Subnautica. That was a big headache and a half, and from what I've heard, the publishers are getting what was it? I forgot what it was called. Like the publisher was called, or was it a publisher? Yeah, it has to be a publisher. That fired their lead team and lied about stuff, and then they're getting sued for it. But that's what I've heard, allegedly. I want to say allegedly because I don't want to get, sued for something I said wrong, which is kind of stupid when you're thinking about it, but still. Yeah, and from what we've heard, Subnautica's producers Subnautica's producer, or the one who's making Subnautica 2, the developers, said they would get a bonus of like $2 million or something if they finish it on time, and they did finish it on time, but then they fired them because they want to keep their $2 million. It's something like that. I don't have all the answers with me right now, but that's a mostly scrambled, too long didn't read version. There might be stuff that I've left out. So don't take my word for it. You could like look it up and stuff. Thomas Edison. Oh god, they really did. And they also they also blame the developers for wasting time and making their own projects. Oh, and I think they also used AI to fabricate lies. I don't know if that was a truth or not. Maybe. I don't. Let me just get the lawsuit details. Crafton. New ship change delay. Is there too long? Didn't read. Ah, there it is. From what I'm reading in this Reddit post, in July 2025, Crafton abruptly ousted UWE's 3 longtime leaders, co-founders Charlie Cleveland and Max McGuire, plus CEO Ted Gill, and pushed them out because to's early access launch in 2026. The fired founders promptly sued Crafton, claiming the publisher intentionally stalled the game to avoid paying a $250 million earned out promise in 2021 acquisition deal. Crafton and Unknown Worlds countered that the trio abandoned the project and even downloaded troves of confidential data before their firing. Both sites have filed lawsuit so far, trading accusations of sabotage and data theft as Subnautica 2 creeps towards a 2026 early access release. In case anyone want to know, all the research was done by me. Okay, yeah, I was in this Reddit post by Hades Sticks with a YX. To clarify, Edison made a bet with Tesla for a considerable sum of money. If he could create something for him by a certain date, which he did, which Edison then took and said it was only a joke and never paid him. He also ruined Tesla's life, but largely making him paranoid and distrustful. Yeah, I would be very distrustful of others if that happened to me. But good on him for ruining Tesla's life. Like, come on. It's $20,000 for that. That's a lot of money back then. That's like, what, $1 billion? Even now would be a considerable bet to make. Oh, absolutely. Also, with this Crafton deal with $250 million earned out promise, like, they just want to keep that money. But hey, Edison was a thief in general, really. So what, they're just both bad people? Well, I shouldn't say that. Thieves aren't generally bad people. Well, let me rephrase that. They're not evil people. They're just morally bad. Which doesn't make them any better, but it's not... They're not beacons of society either. His whole career was built on buying other people's patents and claiming he invented all of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dick move on his part. I say the light bulb. The thing Americans have so much pride in American vending. He bought the patent pair of Canadians. So, really, Canada made the... So, a Canadian from Canada made the light bulb and not him. Great. Jeez. Sure, he improved the design, or at least someone that worked for him did. Sure, but he bought the idea from someone else. It's like that Nike logo. Well, not really, because there was a deal. Because the artist for the Nike logo, all they asked for is like money to buy a dress. And that was it. It was like a dress for a prom. And Nike went out to be, you know, billionaires even today. So she could have had a share with just that logo alone, but needed the money for the prom dress.
Canadians also invented the zipper, snowplows, the cell phone, and medical insulin.
Canadians. Okay, snowplow sounds accurate though to Canada, let's be honest here. And the cell phone? And medical insulins. I haven't heard those two. Or the zipper, so you learn new stuff every day. Alright. I'm gonna be heading off since this is about like 2 hours in. So I'm kind of, I don't want to say done talking, but I want to get some work done before you know, before I have to go to work tomorrow. Which sucks. We're gonna see who's on. Wait, do I know you? Or you? Oh, I know you. Yeah, no, we're not going to raid into them. So where's Martin? Oh, Martin's on? Hold on. Where is Martin? Oh, there he is. Yeah, let's go say hi to Martin. Alright, gems. We're gonna be heading on off. Thank you all for watching. I don't know what the... Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing Warhammer 40k, Darktide. Just targeting raid. Well, I mean, you suggested the raid, so we're going to the raid. But we're gonna be doing Darktide on Monday with 2 other friends, and I think with Marnin as well. Marnin and a new person who I can't see because streamer mode's on. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'm gonna rest up and work on stuff, which doesn't make sense. Anyways, have a good night and take care. Oh, tangenting. Just tangent. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I see you, Rennis. I see you. I see you.